The stereophonic before, so nice to see you, undressed, even though it's undressed.
Yes, well...
Now, you know the score here, so to stop me from talking too much, we dine together. Appetisers, which is a kind of a teaser thing, meat and two veg, and sauce. This is how we do it. I lift a question out of each of these things, I ask you, I tell you one word or a phrase that's on here, you just give me the first thing that comes off the top of your head. It says here, live.
We're fantastic.
Are you more of a live band than a studio band, or which do you prefer?
Well, recently we're more of a studio band, because we haven't really played a gig for, well, a few months now.
We are alive.
You are alive.
Sometimes in the studio we're not alive.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, all the fun is, like, writing the songs.
Yeah.
Being in the studio is like colouring in.
Yeah, yeah.
Writing the songs is like drawing the picture of the girl carrying the bucket.
Yeah.
And then, you know, being in the studio is just you go in there and you have to, like, play all the same bits you've already done. So it can get a bit draining sometimes, but it's all good fun.
Playing live's more exciting, really.
Yeah.
But we love recording. We just finished our second album. And,
that's blowing one of our appetizer questions, isn't it?
I'll leave that later.
Well, let's move on to
question.
meat and two veg. Let's crack on here. USA. Now,
never been there.
Yeah, well, because I always thought, first time I heard Lava, and I fell in love, right? I thought, this band are going to be just enormous in the States. But funny that you haven't been there yet.
Well, I think it's a sort of thing that until we have a #1 here, which will obviously happen with our next single, you know, you have to kind of entice yourself across the Atlantic, and it's a long way to go, you know, if we pay for our own tickets.
A lot of people think we're American. A lot of people come up to us and say, you know, what part of America are you from?
Yeah.
And I say, well...
Piss off.
Darlington, near Newcastle.
Twat.
And they go, hey, really?
Well, I always describe you as the bastard sons of Weezer and Cheap Trick. I mean,
Right, I'm not sure about the first word, but the rest is great.
The thing about, yeah, with Weezer is that, you know, they were massively uncool when we first started out, and so we secretly, like, used to like that. I was talking to the guy from Therapy in Brussels a while ago.
Well, Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
And he likes them as well. And we were saying, you know, you're not allowed to say that anymore because they're terminally unhip or whatever.
Oh,
but they are pretty good, you know.
I think they're so uncool that they are cool.
But Cheap Trick are a million times better.
And they have, like, guitars with five necks on.
Oh, yeah, that's what you want.
How cool is that?
One day.
And they're playing in London soon as well.
Are they really?
Oh,
14th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hope it's not a weeknight, because otherwise then we could maybe have a...
Tuesday.
Maybe they'll move it for you.
It's a Tuesday?
Yes.
Oh, gutting. For showbiz reasons, I'm not going to be able to go. Right, sauce. Here we go. It's a sauce question. Naughtiness/bad behaviour. It doesn't have to relate to you, but it could.
Well, where do you want to start?
You go at the beginning?
Well, we've been around the world committing naughtiness and bad behaviour, really.
Apart from
the USA.
And,
but, yeah, well, I mean, if you're in a band, you know, you can't go and just sort of sit in your hotel and, like, watch TV and then go out and buy a book and come home and read it or whatever. You want to go out and enjoy yourself, you know, doing the job that we do. It's not like working in our price or something, although there's nothing wrong with that. That's probably what I'll be doing in 10 years, but...
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Boys, we've got a record on our hands here. I've asked you one question from each pot. We've now run out of time. I'm gutted. You're going to have to come on the show again so that we can interview you some more. Your video choice, it's just flown by. Your video choice, Gomez.
Yeah.
Great call. Just give us your impression of Gomez.
They look like they mean it, and they're brilliant, and they sound great live, and that's about all I care about.
Have you seen them? You've seen them play live?
I've heard them on the radio,
Yeah.
on a London radio.
Yeah.
And they were so great. I just thought this was a record or something, and they said, oh, they're doing it on the, you know, live, blah blah blah, and I was very impressed, which I never am by any other band. So.
Brilliant.
That's the one.
Oh, excellent. Gomez, if you're watching, because we met Gomez a couple of weeks ago on the 5 Night Stand. Top boys, if you're watching, these guys love you, so do we. This is your single, you know it. I'm going to get myself arrested.